Forgiveness is easy to pronounce, but difficult to put into practice. You cannot be a friend of Jesus if you are yet to learn forgiveness. You cannot be a genuine Christian if you are not ready to forgive your offenders. Today in our first reading, Saul was after the life of David. And what was the offense of David? After David fought Goliath, he became famous and popular. The popularity of David threatened Saul. Hence, Saul went after the life of David. Praise the living God. Saul was out to kill David. On account of that, David ran away. And the Bible made us to understand that Saul went in search of David with 3,000 soldiers in the wilderness. While he went in search of David, the Bible says he became exhausted, tired, and slept. Do you know the lesson I want us to pick from there? Never ever you engage in any battle with your physical strength. Saul was after David with his physical strength. A time came when that physical strength expired and he became tired and slept. Whereas when Saul was after David, David relied on God. The Psalm number 23 that we pray as a psalm of protection today was actually composed by David when Saul was after his life and he was alone in the wilderness. And David said, "The Lord is my word, is my shepherd. Shepherd is one who protects, shepherd is one who guides." And when Saul fell asleep, the nephew of David, a trusted friend and nephew of David, saw Saul snoring, sleeping. And he said to David, "The Lord has done it for you. Just a strike, and he will be gone." Just imagine that Abishai were to be a typical Nigerian. That your enemy that has made attempt more than 3 times to assassinate you, lo and behold, that your enemy is before you sleeping. If he's a typical Nigerian, he will start by saying, "He has done for me. He has done for me." He will change your voice. "He has done for me. He has..." Not to shout. If you wake up. It's very difficult that someone who is out to kill you is before you, and you are saying, "Who am I to raise my hands against the Lord's anointed?" And the young girls who are here, probably there are hurts that you are carrying. Some young men have hurt you. And you have vowed that you will never forgive. It will be that you have printed your card, you have printed, you have done your shobi, you have even done the pre-wedding pictures on the Facebook, and the young man says, "You don't do it again." Probably God is saving you from something you don't know. And some of you, because of impatience, you will go buy sniper, drink, die. If you die, that person will marry another person. Amen. And I gave us what we are supposed to do. When you are heartbroken like that, and the young man tells you, please, I don't feel marry you. Control yourself. Don't cry in his presence. Manage yourself. Go home. When you reach home, come on your knee. Sit down for ground. Cry very well. Cry. If it's for the whole day, cry. If people they ask you why you dey cry, tell them the person died for you. Sit down. Come on your knee. Cry. Cry very well. Once you don't cry, finish. Look for fine music. Go buy fish. Put music. This life I can't kill myself. Put yourself together and continue. Hallelujah, son. When you move forward spiritually, you must be ready to forgive. And look at what Jesus said in the gospel reading today. If someone should strike you on the cheek, turn the other way. Jesus is not calling us to be weak, but Jesus is telling us, for those who are ready to follow him, they should be peaceful. They should be peaceful. They should be peaceful. And as a matter of fact, Jesus was also persecuted. Look at how he died on the cross. He forgave. My dear brothers and sisters, forgiveness, that word is easy to pronounce, but difficult to put into practice. Every one of us seated here, we are carrying hurt, anger in us. But the Lord challenges us today to let it go. When you keep unforgiveness for such a long time, it will metamorphose into hatred. And from hatred, you can begin to think of how to kill. Forgiveness is not healthy for our relationship with God. And in actual sense, you need courage to forgive your offenders. You need courage to say, I have forgiven you. The fact that you have forgiven does not mean that you will not remember. You will remember. But when you remember, do you remember with anger? Or you remember with love? And what is Jesus telling us today? To show love to our offenders. To show love to our enemies. It is not easy to show love to someone who is out to destroy you. Now, take note. Jesus is not in any way asking you to begin to eat from the same plate with those who are your enemies. No. Jesus is asking us to be good to them. When we are in the position to help them. Jesus is saying we shouldn't return hatred for hatred. Rather, it is love that we can use to conquer hatred. Look at David. David had every opportunity to strike Saul, but he forgave him. Jesus had every power, every opportunity to come down from the cross and even tell the soldiers to die. But he said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. There is one message I want you to take home. It's a message of forgiveness. If there is anyone you have vowed and you will not forgive, today the Lord is talking to you at this Mass to forgive. Probably it is after you have forgiven that brother or that sister that doors will begin to open for you. Probably it's your husband that has hurt you. Probably it's your wife that has hurt you. Probably your children have hurt you and you have vowed not to forgive. The Lord is saying, forgive and let go. We pray this in forgiving others that will receive genuine forgiveness from God. And may that grace be given to all of us through Christ our Lord.